In case your mother never ever taught you this one, today I'm going to teach you about why sharing is caring. So let's get into it. What's up everyone, this is Ian, your very friendly neighborhood Viking, coming back at you with another Motivational Monday video. This week we are talking about why sharing is caring. So let's get into that. I know right off the bat, a lot of you are on my side and then probably not on my side at the same time. Mostly because the ones that are on my side are in the content creation based industry. So we understand that you have to constantly share your stuff, and it seems a little spammy at times probably, but that's how we have to get out there. We need all of you guys to share it and subscribe and all that stuff, the stuff that we constantly preach all the time. The other half of you are probably saying,
yeah, whatever, you just don't, you just want me to watch your video and you just want me to listen to your song and all this stuff.
yes, that's exactly what we want. And anybody that's telling you different is full of shit. We absolutely want you to subscribe. We want you to share. We want you to follow. We want you to check in and comment and like and do all of those things that involve our pages, our Instagrams, our Snapchat, whatever your thing is. We need you to interact with those because that's how we kind of live. Now, for some of you that might not know, which I think probably most people do know, social media is algorithm based. Every platform has its own algorithm. And basically they kind of come down to watch time, involvement, engagement, shares, and things like that. Keeping people on that particular platform is one of the most important things that a lot of people kind of don't talk about, because they don't want you to drive business away. They want to keep you there as long as they possibly can. They don't give a shit what you do in the rest of your day as long as you're watching Facebook Watch for the next 3 hours, or unless you fall down the YouTube rabbit hole, which happens a lot. IGTV is one that's doing very well right now. And for you to be a successful content creator, you kind of need to be on all of them. And you should be anyways, but you gotta kind of appeal to all of those platforms, which is not always easy, especially when you're new, or especially when your following is not that great. If you're a big YouTuber or something like that, you can put a video on YouTube and your thousands of subs are going to get that notification, or hopefully get that notification. Or they might see you post a picture or something like that on Instagram, or maybe a snippet video on Instagram or Facebook. And then they'll go over to your YouTube channel, which they may or may not already be subscribed to, and they'll watch your video. No big deal. But when you are new or your following is minimal, you need to be basically posting the entire video on that platform, because you kind of don't know and you don't have the sway to push everybody over to one thing. Now, I can't speak for everybody because I don't know you. And if it is working for you that way, that's awesome. It generally doesn't work like that for everyone automatically. And a lot of it is what you're posting, the type of content you're putting out, if it's valuable to people or not, and watch time and all that kind of stuff. With the spamming and all that stuff, like I said before, we absolutely want you to watch that. We want you to stop whatever it is you're doing and watch that video. We didn't sink hours and hours into editing and all that stuff just so you could be like, 3 seconds, all right, I'm good. Now, we are generally trying to put out valuable content, especially us in the lower tier of content creators. I've done quite a lot of these videos so far, but not anywhere near any of these other people. There's people that put videos out every day. You know what I mean? Like, I can't do that. I don't have that kind of time. But I'm trying to put out multiple ones a week at least, because aside from doing the band stuff, I really do enjoy doing video-based content. I just enjoy a lot of it. It takes a long time, You know, and like every time you're doing it, you're kind of hurdling over stuff you don't know, I guess. And I get nothing out of these. I get no monetary compensation. I get zero. And then the money that I sink in to boost posts or promote it in any kind of way, I don't get anything in return for that. Nothing. I literally, it's just straight losses at this point. But hopefully, sooner rather than later, that will kind of turn in some kind of monetization. That would be great. If not, whatever. Another thing that I have read is that if you're in video content creation, that it takes about 50 videos before you start to get any kind of decent recognition. And I don't know how accurate that is. I'm only at, this is 21 of these Motivation Monday videos for me. So, I mean, I have a handful of other videos too, but as far as these go, this is only 21. So I'm not even halfway there yet. So I can't say if that works or if that's accurate or not. But that's what they say, they being a loose term. That's a lot of videos. That's a lot of time. That's a lot of hours into content creation and just the everything that goes with it. If you're making videos and they're not getting a lot of traction, don't get discouraged, because like they said, if they say it takes 50 videos and you only got 7 up,
make 7 up yours.
Way to go. And I hope it gets to you sooner than 50 videos. That'd be great. I would be pumped if this video got, I don't know, 20, 25 million views. That'd be sweet. But I'm not kidding myself, so I'll stick with the 20 or 25 actual views I'll probably get on it. Another thing that I preach constantly is constant content. You need to be putting stuff out at least every week. At least once a week, you have to be doing this. Because if not, you will just drop off. You will fall through the cracks of the algorithm, and people go, well, I guess I'm not seeing another video from them. And then YouTube won't push your channel, or Facebook won't put your videos into rotation and things like that. And that's not what you want. So constant content is the name of the game at all times. Every day, if you can, twice a day, if you can, 3 times a day, if you really can, but at least a few times a week. You need to be posting to your Facebook or your general social media outlets at least 2 to 3 times a week, I would say. Okay, another one is value. Does your content create value to the people that watch it? That's a broad term, because who the hell knows what's valuable? I personally think what I do is valuable because it's to help you. It's to get you to the next level or give you tips that you may not know about. So I personally think it's valuable. You guys might think it's shit. You can kind of tell what is valuable with your watch time. Now you can go to YouTube analytics or Facebook analytics or Instagram analytics, and you can see what your watch time is. And that will kind of help determine what's good, where people start dropping off, what's garbage. It should help you maybe dial in what you're trying to do a little bit better. Always try to keep that in mind. Is my content valuable? Does it create value to someone who's watching it? And like I said, if you're not getting as good of traction as you want to get, don't worry. Just keep going. Keep putting the stuff out. And don't let people or haters or whatever, don't let those people determine your level of success. Some people just want to talk shit, you know what I mean? Some people just want to shit on you because they're not doing anything. Or because maybe they're jealous, or maybe they just hate your content or hate you. Who the hell knows? But whatever they say, don't listen to them, because it's not important. So keep putting videos out, keep putting whatever the content is that you're creating, just keep putting it out on a regular basis, every week, multiple times a week if you can, and always review your videos days after you put them out, or weeks after you put them out even. Because when you're doing it, a lot of times you're going like, yeah, this is awesome. And then maybe like the next day you watch it, you're like, what the hell was I thinking? Why would I say that? That's the hindsight, the hindsight rule. Everybody has that. When you're young and you put out a song or something like that and you think it's the best song you've ever written, and then a year later you're like, this is shit, this is garbage. Definitely review your videos or review your content, whatever you're doing. Improve on them every single time. The likes and shares and comments and subs and all that stuff. Why do we always push that? Because that is important. That's one of the most important things that there is. If you like the video, or if you comment on the videos, or you share those videos, then you will see me in your feed. That's how like Facebook works. That's how most of these work, actually. All of you have noticed, I'm sure, at some point, that you have hundreds of friends or thousands of friends on your social media sites, but you only see posts from about 20 or 30 people, maybe. That's because you aren't active in the other people's social media. Now, if you go to a random person on, let's say, your Facebook, just find a random person that you never see in your Facebook feed and go through and like a few of their posts, comment on a couple of them, stuff like that. Share one. I guarantee in the next day, you will start seeing their posts in your feed, because that's how algorithms work. Now, us having business pages or music pages or whatever you have, when you create content, Facebook kind of limits your window because they want you to pay for it. So it's very important that you go to like Instagram and you turn your notifications on. Or if you subscribe to our YouTube channel, make sure you hit the bell icon and make sure all those notifications get to you. If you're on Facebook, you go to our Facebook page and you like the video or you like the picture or like whatever it is. Comment, just, I don't care what it is. You put a thumbs up, doesn't matter. All of that counts. It all counts to your score, for lack of a better term. You know, what they think that your content is worth, and if it's worth for them to put it in your feed, which is exactly what we want. So if you're not seeing the videos, if you're not seeing any of the content that these people put out, go to their page. Make sure that you're subscribed, make sure that you have the notifications on, and just like a couple of things. It literally takes seconds. Like a couple, comment, good job, something like that. Or start a conversation, because that helps us a bunch. We love talking to you guys. We love dishing out conversations left and right. So that always helps. Shares always help as well. So make sure that you're doing all of that as much as you possibly can without feeling like it's a second job to you. We don't want you to feel obligated. We want you to do what you want to do. We just hope that we're putting out content that makes you want to do that. The last thing I'm going to say is, did you find value in this video? And if you did, let me know in the comments, just, you know, with a thumbs up or me or whatever. It lets me know if I'm doing my job correctly and if this is the stuff that you guys like. And if it's not, then I can change it accordingly and I can help you out in other kind of ways. I personally think this is a good video that people should hopefully find value in. I hope you did, and I hope you can use this to your advantage in the very, very near future. So like I said, if you did like the video, let me know in the comments. You know, a share is great. If you're on YouTube, please subscribe to our channel. I would really appreciate it a lot. It does help a lot. So thank you guys very much. If you have any questions or comments or anything that you want to generally talk about, please let me know in the comments or just DM us on Facebook, Instagram, any of those platforms. Find my phone number from whoever can find it. I don't care. Give me a shout. Let me know what you guys think, or let me know what you guys want me to talk about in the future, and I can hopefully help you guys out there. So all the links to our social media stuff will be in the description, as it always is. And I want to say thanks again. I hope you guys have a great Monday and kick ass the rest of the week. I'll see you next time. Later.